calmly.
Here, if you please.
I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
Good. We're here.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master.
Visit the tavern at night if you've... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim, or shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so your Majesty would do well to get a good night's rest.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power as arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much, alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power. Proving your majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past. Perchance he knows aught of use.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Grant's investigation.
I quite... agree.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. Pray, allow me time to search for a way. Is there aught else you would speak of, your do not forget that we work to serve the city.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Lots to do. Could use a dash of sun. The rules at your neck. Interested in my wares?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. If the information we pry from the agent is to be believed, I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortune smile up, yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended, and 'tis no simple matter to gain passage through the latter's fortress. Fortunately for us, however, 'tis an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such an item in your possession. There is one other thing, your majesty. An oracle who once served in the Vermundian court. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance, she may be able to offer you aid during your infiltration.
Sir Fulvio, the artist who served as Sir Clark commission. And is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Bunch of sluggards. New blood.
If we seek further knowledge of the Godsway,
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Some of us An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Our soldiers need better training.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Not much going on.
As for me, I've been looking into my mother's movements since last we met. 'Tis a letter she discarded, only it seems to be addressed to some... I passed an eye o'er it, though I failed to grasp its meaning, or what compelled here. I thought it best that you have it. And if you do, that is only... I am in no position to make demands, of course.
Mayhap I'll buy
Naught
myself a new
compares to
sword.
a real battle.
Always sets me to thinking, this
But
place.
not at the expense of my duty.
Not sure why I patrol it, if I'm honest. Nary a dental scratch on my arms and armor.
What they're whispering of me now. I dread to think I'd more time than I know how to spend.
I've got a chance to in some town.
Some sleep.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Look, as long as you can.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Someone to talk to.
My parents.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Time to be heading home.
I hope the weather holds.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Wearing
Not to
armor all
look
day
forward
feels
to,
like a
but a
punishment.
long day of work.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
If this is where I fall,
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
you have my protection. done, Moses.
I must urge my bedroom for my new candidate.
Is this some manner of trial?
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Let me stay a while. It's been a hard day.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal? Go on through.
It is hard to imagine a world empty of monsters.
Can't find a tavern for a drink and some anymore.
Come on, have a look. Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Many thanks.
Those recruits don't know pommel from point.
I'm starving, I am. Food? Have you any food? Many thanks. I'm still very hungry. Spare some charity for the poor. Ah!
You there! What do you think you're doing, huh? You keep your hands off him. Don't go thinking you can treat the poor however you like just because you're better off.
Calm down, Hugo. You've got it all wrong. This kind sir has been good enough to share some food with me. I've the both of you to thank for my good health and my full belly.
Is that right? Suppose I owe you an apology then, cuz. In my defence, one can't be too careful. There's a child-snatching scoundrel around nearly every corner in these parts. The name's Hugo, by the way. I'm a helper of sorts to the poor. Ain't many folk willing to offer that sort of kindness. So pay me no mind. And I'm sorry for before.
Many, many thanks, sir.
My days are spent.
Many,
Many of our citizens view pawn, yet so boundless is Empress Nadine. 'Twas she who decreed that no pawn may... Oh, how magnanimous her!
A group of bandits. They call themselves the Coral Snakes, and they are no common thieves. And worse still, they are without scruples. What say you? Would you lend your aid in catching them? Many thanks, sir. I shall be glad to know someone is doing aught. You all begin by scouring for their hideout. Mayhap you could learn aught by speaking with some...
Can't you see I'm on duty?
If we are to locate the bandits' hideout, we ought to begin by gathering what information we can from those nearby.
There's value in free.
Only fools devote their life. Aught I can do for you.
Have you need of me?
Pray, follow me.
Many thanks, sir. Lucky I am to have the two of you looking out for me.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Fascinating.
Now here's a surprise. A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Well now, this is a nice surprise.
If you're e'er in trouble, I'd fain come to your aid.
Aye, you've a bit of a special place in my heart. This is for you.
Would you mind coming over here?
Aye, you're welcome to stay. Aye, you're welcome to stay a while. Aye, you're welcome to stay a while. Aye, you're welcome to stay a while. Aye, you're welcome to stay.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time. The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well met, sir. Need a room for the night? Pleasure doing business.
You're not getting in here on my watch.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
What am I supposed to do about it?
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on... when there are so many, always a pleasure.
Our foes will quail in the wake of your fearsome blows, Master.
Strike well. Know that we shall aid you as needed.
Things will sort themselves out.
The Sovereign's retinue makes to fell the dragon at last. Remarkable recovery, really. The man...
Many thanks.
I could spend all day here.
It's too quiet here. Our brigands lurking
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's
been more trouble, as if... Seems they've slipped past this. If someone doesn't put a stop to them, they say you should be thankful for your life. The trouble happened due south of here.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once this is good, I am relieved to see now. 'Twould be advantageous. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek.
arisen.
I know of no sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Right on enough! I know how
not allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
There, Master! Nothing!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
No harm shall come to you.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? The day grows darker with our every step. We shall have to rely on our other senses as the darkness robs us of our sight. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
And I take the rest.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Turn out your pockets. I'm taking the lot.
You're all out of luck.
You keep your life, and I
I will not fall to power.
Plenty more where that came from. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Naught like a feast to get you ready for bed.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Nothing left to fight it.
You dare! One wrong move and...
Arisen? I know...
Who are you? What would you with me? You looking for the coral snake's hideout? Don't ask me. They were on us before I knew what was happening. Couldn't even guess where they... Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed the crags to the west of... That's all I know. I ran for my... Thought I'd come back, see if aught was left. You know what? I just remembered.
You have my protection.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? One moment. I believe we are bound for... Yes, I know the place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location. 'Twould seem we've little choice but to set out for the place.
Help! I'm in need of aid!
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course. We should be able to move this boulder with our combined might. Shall we set it rolling?
I will finish this here and now.
It was close. I could have done no better.
Perhaps you might try the light yourself?
Splendid.
Be ready. Our foes are armed.
Shan't let them harm you.
Lay down your arms. Oi!
Never you fret. We all have our moments.
You scared?
Little blighter. You keep yourself, and I take the rest.
Come to think of it, our ranks have gone unchanged for a while now.
That explains the harmony betwixt us. Excellent. Just what I was hoping for. In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them. Battle is best avoided here. You have my protection. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? Behold the view. The entire landscape lies before us.
Vermont has its charms, but so too the tongue.
First blood's always the sweetest.
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight!
I'll have you!
Pursuing yon bandit may well lead us to the Fiend's hideout.
Ah, there. I believe their hideout lies some...
Over here, if you please.
Oi! Have you lost it? A child was hurt during today's raid. Don't hurt children. That's the...
Sorry. Must have slipped my mind.
It's like that, is it? Huh? He says we don't hurt kids. So you better...
Hold it! Who's this, then?
We've got an intruder.
Coming here was the last mistake.
Ought to keep my wits about.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I'll keep hold of the enemy!
Splendid.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
Son of a...
I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
I quite agree.
You're not getting past me!
Right. I enjoy the chase.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment. Right you are.
Seems you're run out. Advise.
Most impressive, Master.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
Now, there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise. I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Get back here.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
This place is like a maze, how it loops back on itself. One could easily miss its secrets.
No. Am I going to make... Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here. That's what Lenzo said to do. If so, come on, you lot. Well, he'll keep us all safe. They're already here. Run for it.
This one's shaking.
I will protect you.
Your luck's run out, and mine.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. We shall accompany you now. Those coral snakes must pay for their crimes.
Give no quarter.
This appears to be the coral snake's hideout. If we capture their leader, the other bandits might be brought to heel. You have my support.
Come on, don't drag me.
Come on, then.
I'm gonna... Come on, don't...
Not bad. 'Tis a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Well said. You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Should be.
I'll turn you into a pink chicken.
Come on, put up a fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
No harm shall come to you. I happen to understand Elvish, Master. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the sea.
Hugo! We're out of time, lad. We'll have to scarper. Come in, Lento! But before I forget... here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lenzo. Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped, but will interrogate the lad and see what he... The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad...
It was painful to behold how callously the leader treated that young man. He shed him like an old boot.
'Tis loathsome, being the bearer of such ill tidings.
Would you mind coming over here? Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Take care not to fall.
Careful now!
I'll go and open the chest.
A hidden path? I suppose there will be monsters lurking beyond it.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in. We all... to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Tis a chest.
I shall take a look inside. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
campsite. 'Tis a dangerous thing, traveling off. Mayhap we could pass the night here.
You seem to have been chilled. Are you alright? Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Have no fear. Everything will be all right. Well, we've eaten our fill.
If you please. We're here.
This tavern is open. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Towns shake things up.
Well met, sir. How's the day treat? Do you then? Do come again? Well met, sir. How's the day?
They say Captain Benjamin.
Fancy a look at my wares?
What was it I had?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern. Even though I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arid.
A moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
So, Guifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next.
Oh, well, aren't you a fine specimen? Might I trouble you? You're the very picture of health. I dare say have you ever crossed paths with an asp? If you have, not only do they spew venom with abandon, but they're crafty enough. Truly remarkable behaviour. 'Tis fit to peak. Thus, my task for you. Might you be so kind as to return to me afflicted with asp venom? The opportunity to study the poison's effect on a living...
Pray, follow me.
You... You appear to be in fine health. How disappointing. Pray, return when you've the venom of an asp coursing through your veins.
Over here, if you would.